Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. My name is Star. You can follow me. My Instagram name is Makeup by Star with 2 R's. And I'm a makeup artist, and I love makeup, and I love doing makeup, and I love doing makeup on other people. And you're just gonna see a whole bunch of makeup. So today we're gonna be doing this smoky eye, nude lip, holiday glam, a little sassy, a little fun. You could always wear it. It's not just for holiday, but it's the holidays, so why not? Stay tuned. So I am going to be using a Makeup Forever palette that I got when I worked there. It's a really great palette. It has some wonderful neutrals, and of course I'm going to be using the black. I believe it's D-652, which is the number directly behind it. I'll list all the info below. And I'm going to be using my Pat McGrath 001 Gold. That's going to be my center highlight. I'm going to be doing more of a smoky halo. So let's get started. I'm going to be using MAC's Fluid Line and Black Track as my base. You could definitely use eyeliners as eyeshadow bases because they're creamy and they dry down. And that's going to help products to stay on really, really nicely and wear through the night if you are going out at night. And I'm going to be using a 226 to apply it from Makeup Forever. It's a nice tapered, like flat brush, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that black and apply it to the lid. Now you are going to want to coat just the lower lid because you are going to buff it out. I'm actually going to be using a OCC brush in the number 12. And I'm just gonna go in the crease and buff that out. And instantly you have a nice smoky eye. Like, this is a great base, and all you would have to do is apply a little bit of shadow just to set it, but I'm actually gonna be adding color, so that'll be fun. So once you get your smoky eyes perfectly buffed out, you can start to apply your shadow. So I'm actually going to start with that Makeup Forever Black in a 652. And I'm going to be using this MAC brush I've had for the longest time. I believe it is a 212, which is flat, but it's also a nice square, which I love for going under the eye. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that black and go right under. And you are going to want to stick as close to the lash line as possible because we are going to smoke it out a bit. Perfect. And now I can take my number 8 brush from OCC. It's a nice little shadow brush, but I'm going to use it just to apply the black onto the lid. And you can just press it. You don't want to blend too much, because that's how a lot of people get fallout, and that's your worst enemy when you're using black eyeshadow. And I'm tapping the brush just a little to get whatever fallout is there before I press it on. And you will notice I left the center bare because that's where we're going to be putting the gold. And you just want to go up to the crease, not too far up with it. And everyone's crease is different, so definitely judge it on your crease. Make sure you're symmetrical. And then you can go back in with your 12 and just buff out that crease. And once you get a nice blend, I actually use my contour color to soften that black. And since my contour is pretty dark, it works perfectly when it comes to smoky eyes. So I'm going to be using, it's this Anastasia Beverly Hills color in Carob, C-A-R-O-B. I'll list it below. And that's going to be in my crease. And I like it because they're meant to blend really beautifully, and it always does. So you just go right over that black line and buff it out. And instantly, see, it just faded. And you just get a nice soft buff. Pick up a little more and I'll do the other eye. Sometimes you have to step back a little. Check it out. Now I'm going to take a clean brush, but I am going to take a number 4 from OCC. It's a smaller version of that number 12, which is great. If you can see, it's just a mini. And now it's nothing on it. I'm just going to clean it and smooth out that edge. Because I don't want to add more product. I just want to move what I already have and keep it as light and buffed out as possible. And you see how soft it made it? Which is exactly what we want. Now with the same brush, I'm going to take it and dip into that carob and buff this out under. Since it is small and tapered, it's perfect for under eye. Perfect. So now that we have our smoky base down, now we can dip into that gold. So I'm actually going to go back with the same 226 from Makeup Forever. It's that nice flat brush. It has a little bit of product, but nothing to apply. So I'm just going to tap on top, because it is like a press-to-loose, and you get so much color. Like, it's insane, the sparkle. And just like with everything else, dust off the excess and you can press it right in the center. That shine. Wow, I love it already. It's so pretty. So with that number 4, I'm just gonna go in and move just a little bit. That's in the crease. And that's going to help it to blend beautifully as well. I like to take my same number 12 brush. I was just using the 4. And just go back in one more time to pull out. And now you can use the same black track eyeliner that you used as your base, as your eyeliner. For me, I do my eyeliner with the smallest tapered brush possible. This one happens to be a 210 from MAC, and I do take a little bit of it out and work from my hand. If you did want to work from the pot, your product will probably dry a little, and I like to keep it for as long as possible. So you want to coat the brush. Don't really have any buildup, just a nice smooth coat. And since your eye is already smoky, start from the wing. And I'm starting mid-eye, as you can see, and pulling straight out. I'll connect from the bottom. And that's going to determine my length. And now you just pull to get it going. Already that's pretty perfect, but I'm just going to connect it in the front now. So we have some nice balance there. Perfect. I see a little bit of that gold right there. I'm just going to buff that. Perfect. On to the next eye. Perfect. So once you get your eyeliner the way you like it, I like mine's a little longer when I have a smoky eye. You could definitely start to curl your lashes and put on mascara, but I'm going to be doing false lashes. Perfect. So since it is my first video, I always use Cocoa Lashes, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to be using this style in Maryland. That's my mom's name. Hey, shout out to my mom. And it's a really pretty pair too. It's like a crisscross, if you can see. I put on my lashes with a tweezer. A lot of people just use their fingers. Whatever works for you is perfectly fine. But this is easiest for me. With the tweezer, I just bend it back and forth. And you always want to size your lash before you put the glue. So I'm just going to see if it fits. I could say that fits. Fits pretty good. Usually I don't have to cut my lashes, but sometimes they are a little long when it's this flare style. Because they come out a little longer and wispier, which is nice. And I'm going to be using a little bit of Black Duo. It's handy to have a tweezer because you can use it to apply the glue as well. If you've had your glue sitting out, which I have. Bend it a little more. And I start from the outer corner when I apply the lash. So once you drop it on the outer corner, you can just come in and pull it in. And secure the lash. And it helps to have the tweezer because you can get really close. And now I'm just going to do the other side. Perfect. So now we're just going to do a little bit of mascara. I'm actually going to be using Blacker from Marc Jacob, one of my favorites. And you're just connecting the lash to the false lash. You don't need to build it up. So I don't want to really compete with the eye, especially if you're going to a holiday party and you already have such a festive eye. You don't want to be worried about a lip. So for me, the easiest thing for me to do, blot your lips, take off whatever lip balm you might have had on with your foundation. Get it all off. Buff out those edges. And for me, when I do a nude lip, I'm going to be using Free Spirits by my boo Leandra. I love her so much. And it's in the shade Desire. I use this shade all the time for the perfect nude lip, but I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So for the perfect nude, I always take a little. You go in the center of your lip. Press. And your lip naturally creates a lip line. So you don't actually need a pencil in this instance. When I do nude lips, I never do a pencil. I just keep it in the center. And then I go with my foundation brush and buff the edge. So now I have the perfect nude, Free Spirits Desire, with the perfect smoky eye. And I'm ready to hit up my holiday party. If you wanted to put a little gloss on top, you could. I have this 24 carats from Free Spirits, which is really pretty. And it dries down really quick, which I love because I'm always in a rush. And you could just take a little bit of the gloss in the center and add a gold sheen to it. And now you have like a champagne shade. And that's the look. Hey guys, so this is the finished look. I wanted you guys to get a nice close-up version of it. Perfect for the holiday, perfect for a nice night out if you love black and gold. I personally do. This look I can wear anytime. And thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Subscribe below. Feel free to let me know if there are any videos you would like to see, any color combinations, any special requests. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there are any other things you have questions about. Thanks for watching. See you next time.